Hey guys, what's going on? Tour Cruise here with... We're here at our local station here in Japan, and we're going to be doing some night cycling, searching for some of the blooming cherry blossoms right now. And today's bikes, we're with Nana-chan, my steel single-speed yellow steed, and Thuong-chan's Mamachari. なんか久しぶりのMamachariのライドだね。And we're just wearing our normal clothes today. Some loud bikes over there. Thuong-chan came over here to film one of her walking videos, so we're doing a night walking tour here. There's a whole bunch of sakura here, a whole bunch of cherry blossoms. You can see one over there, and there's a whole bunch over here. So we're gonna do a quick ride around the station. I'll show you guys all the cool sights around here. And right now we're on our night camera, but I'm actually gonna be switching to the GoPro while we ride. So this is my GoPro Hero 8 I recently bought from the channel thanks to our supporters on Patreon. And I haven't really done any night rides with it yet, so we're going to do a quick test with that today, and I'm pretty excited to test it and see how well it does. I get a lot of questions on the microphone I use on this channel, so this is actually a separate external mic that I use. I'll leave the link down below, and maybe I'll make a video one day about my current setup, but you can see it. This is it right now, and anyway, let's go get on our bikes and get started. 今日はちょっと寒いね。You can see the trains going by right now. So this is what's called the Shuten, the last train or the last stop on the train line. We're on the Higashiyama line here in Nagoya, Japan. And this is actually called the Chikatetsu, which means subway, which means underground. But actually the last 2 or 3 stations here, the train goes above ground. So that's pretty interesting. Anyway.
Let's go!
We gotta be careful with the virus.
Yeah.
マスクの姿綺麗だね。
だよね。
Here we go. This is the illegal bicycle parking, which a lot of people use. And we're going through the center of the station right now. There's actually 2 stations here, one for the subway and one for the Linimo, which is the local maglev. That one will take you over to Toyota, and the subway goes into the city. Here we go. We got some of our first blooming trees over here. And we've also got a taiyaki shop here. This is one of my favorite snacks in Japan. We're gonna cross to the other side of the street here. And Thuong-chan's leading the way. So Mr. Donut here, popular Japanese chain, but I don't really like it that much. The donuts are a little too light for me. We got our really heavy donuts in America. But apparently, Mr. Donuts was founded in America. At least that's what someone said on the channel the other day. We've got a McDonald's here as well. This one is 24 hours, I believe. And the camera should look pretty good here when we go nice and slow. And I wanted to loop over here really quickly to show you guys some of the other bicycle parking. So this is the bicycle parking for the fancy supermarket here. So you're only supposed to use this if you're going to that fancy supermarket, but I know a lot of people use this and park their bikes here when they go to some of the other establishments here as well. You can see it's pretty cool. It's double decker, so you can park your bike up at the top when it's really crowded. Most people just sort of jam it down in the bottom here. And there's quite a few bikes left over here. You can see this one has a tag here on the back, so that means it's been here for a while. They're gonna tow it eventually. So this sign, they've also got security cameras in here, and they lock this place down after a certain time, I think around 10 o'clock or midnight or so. I haven't been here that late anytime recently. Also a scooter here, that's interesting. Anyway, let's continue on with our ride. And I really hope these cherry blossoms show up nice here on this camera. I don't think the low light on the GoPro is that great, but the camera that Thuong used for her video should look really good for the low light. So if you're interested in seeing some of the cherry blossoms here in this area, check out her walking video. I'll introduce it. I'll add a link to the channel here so you can go check it out. Her channel is called Kimi no channel no namae wa?
Vietnamese girl wandering the woods.
完璧。
大丈夫、波長。
まあまあ。
まあ。恥ずかしい。
1、2、3。All right. Picture time's over. let's continue our tour. So you can see we've still got quite a mix of people wearing masks here in Japan. About half the people wearing masks, about half the people not. They're still not really taking things that seriously here. Although there has been a significant number of cases of the virus here recently. I recently made a video on this channel talking about what's the current situation here in Japan. And oh, here we go. This is a red light for cars, but a green light for pedestrians. It's a green light both ways, so you can cross in any direction. We can go on the main center of the road right now. Here we go. This is a nice shot. Feels so great riding on these roads right now with the fully bloomed cherry blossom trees on both sides. It's so beautiful. And this time of year just lasts, it's so short. And it's going to be raining tomorrow, so hopefully these don't wash away too badly. We're going to turn left here, loop back over to the station. And it's nice and late right now, so there's not that many cars out right now. It's a nice quiet time of day. It's also late at night on a weekday, so not too many people out right now. Actually, we're going to turn and go down this alleyway down here. I wanted to show you guys one of the izakaya streets, or the nightlife streets. So this is where all the bars are underneath the train line. We've got a whole bunch of different like yakitori restaurants and izakayas, which is like a Japanese pub. And this is a pretty cool street. Some more illegal bike parking right there. All the places are pretty empty right now though. Not too much business on a weekday night, but Thuong loves her meat. And all these shops are just selling a bunch of meat. Wow, meat bar. Looks like a barbecue shop. And gotta watch out for the drunk people just walking all over the middle of the streets. There we go, looping back to the main road. And yes, they still have public payphones like that in Japan, pretty commonly actually. And those are guys trying to invite people into their businesses. There's some karaoke places around here, and it's usually the karaoke places and the restaurants that will do that. We don't have too many shady places in our part of town anyway. And some of the sakura petals are starting to fall, unfortunately. Let's hope the rain tomorrow doesn't knock too many of these down. We still want to make a couple other sakura cherry blossom videos. There's still some other really nice areas we want to show you, but we just haven't had that great of weather. It's been really cloudy lately. Always a kokoichi nearby. So we're leaving away from the station right now. We're going down one of the main roads, and this main road as well is lined with cherry blossoms. Let's see, I'm gonna point my light up at these guys and see if that'll help. Oh, there we go. This light is really bright. Can you guys see that? Lighting up the cherry blossoms on the street back home. Perfect. So this area is fortunately really beautiful. There's cherry blossoms lined on both sides of the street. The only unfortunate thing though is this road is usually really busy during the day, so it's really loud. We want to film a video here, either a cycling video or a walking video during the day when it's nice and sunny out, but it's just way too loud. There's a whole bunch of cars accelerating down here, a whole bunch of buses, and this is the most peaceful time. I'm really glad this is actually seeming to be working, having the light point up at the cherry blossoms as we go by. Very nice. Let's sneak into the center of the road while we can. We've got a sushi restaurant here as well, Sushi Ro. Thuong and I made a video there a while back, getting some nice conveyor belt cheap sushi. And we're actually gonna stop by the convenience store right now real quick, Lawson. So we're actually stopping here at the convenience store really quick. And wow, these look really good actually. These are like little mini pizza pockets. Oishisou ne. で、ここで何をする？食べるじゃない。なんでここに来た？
Wi-Fi を払いに来た。
We gotta pay our Wi-Fi bill. お願いします。And while she's over there paying the bills, doing all the hard work, let's take a look at what ice cream we've got in stock today. Oh yeah. I don't come to Japanese convenience stores that often, but when I do, it's usually to come here to get some ice cream when I'm doing a nice long hot summer ride. And they've got a whole bunch of Haagen-Dazs selection here. Haagen-Dazs is really popular here in Japan. What the? 食べない。Wi-Fi 払ってくれてありがとう。
お金なくなった。
Anyway, guys, that's the end of our ride for tonight. We're gonna head home, and unfortunately not getting any of those pizza sticks or pizza rolls today. So also be sure to check out Thuong-chan's walking video from the Sakuras. And we're also going to be filming a couple more riding videos in the Sakura during the day coming up in the next few days. So stay tuned for those, and hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Two Wheel Cruise.
ありがとうございました。
じゃあね。
バイバイ。See ya.
See ya.
See ya.